fellow Realtors. I'm Jennifer Pino, and I'm your president of the Atlanta Realtors Association. Thank you for your continued membership with ARA, and thank you for checking in today to watch this short video. As we attempt to navigate this very difficult time in our country, we wanted to provide you, our members, with some up-to-date information that will assist you in your business. Today, I'm pleased to have Aaron Johnson, the Governmental Affairs Director of the Atlanta Realtors Association, to join me to discuss a few of the decisions that are being made by cities and counties in the metro area and what this means for our industry. So Aaron, tell us a little bit about the association's role in a time like this.
Well, good afternoon, Jennifer. A couple things that we do at the association. Number one, we try to make sure that we get the facts straight as it comes from these ever-changing governments. As you know, in this time, things change on a day-to-day basis, and a lot of times rumors get out there. So we try to make sure that we get, number one, the facts straight. Number two, we interpret what these things mean for our members. We get a lot of legal jargon, a lot of government jargon, and sometimes our members are just not sure what they can and cannot do. So we make sure we give them all the information and concise information so they can make the best for their offices. We also advocate on behalf of our members. If there is ever an issue where we see that our members are not being thought about when these new rules are put in place, we go out and make sure that our members are thought about, our discussions are had, and our thoughts are given to these elected officials. And lastly, we disseminate updated information. We try to get information, again, because it's changing every day, we try to make sure that we have information at least every day to every other day where our members know exactly what they can do and when they can do it.
So I know that we're not reaching out to everyone in a video format daily. So if anyone has questions, let's say that they heard a rumor that something happened in a local municipality, where can they go for the most up-to-date information from ARA?
Well, ARA has created a COVID-19 coronavirus section on our page. As soon as you go to atlantarealtors.com, it'll be the first thing that you see on the site. We have a document that's living. Every day I check it to make sure that each government is updated as to where they are and what they're doing. I try to highlight it in red so people can go straight to the new things if they've looked at it before, but it's county by county format with city by city listed under there. So just go to www.atlantarealtors.com.
Great. And so I was on there this morning, and there was some great updated information there. So when they log onto the website, they have to scroll down the page a little bit, and then they will see the county by county update. Click that link, and they have access to your living document. So that's great.
Exactly.
So tell me, how is the association advocating or working for our members at this time?
Well, a couple of things that we're doing. Number one, we're making sure that as these individual cities create their rules and regulations as it relates to what you can and cannot do, we advocate to make sure the real estate industry is involved and is exempt from the stay at home or stay in place or whatever it may be. We want to make sure that real estate can continue to do business. On a state level, we're pushing for to get the governor to include virtual notarizations right now. That's the biggest thing that we're trying to make sure that closings continue to happen. We don't want a situation where people can't get close to each other or not be in the same room, so contract can't be completed. So if we're able to do it virtually, that will make a big difference. And on a federal level, what the realtors are advocating for on behalf of our members is relief for small businesses and independent contractors. As you know, making sure that even on a federal level, certain real estate services are declared essential services during these natural disasters.
And you know what? I just want to take this opportunity on behalf of our members to thank you personally, Aaron, for reaching out to all of the municipalities, both locally and staying in touch with our state advocates to make sure that realtors are considered essential, because, you know, real estate's the backbone of our economy. And for us, it's not like business is going on as usual, but there is business that needs to happen. And you have been fighting for us with all of these different organizations. So we just thank you so much for all that you do. And we're so fortunate to have you on our team. Can you tell us a little bit about what government offices are operating during this time, and what impact will that have on closings?
Well, first off, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I have a great group of people that I'm working with, and we have an awesome group of people and members that we're working for. So it makes it totally easy. Government offices, they're office by office right now. I'm sorry, state and city by city right now. Different cities are doing different things. Obviously, certain cities have capabilities that some cities may not have. Um, you have a couple of cities that will be totally remote, but you have a city like the city of Atlanta that does a fantastic job of doing everything remotely as well, but through the internet. And we have the ability to get third-party inspectors, for instance, to come out when the city is not doing it. So, but if you go to that page we have on atlantarealtors.com, if you have a specific question about a specific city, it should be on there. And if not, you can always reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to find out for you.
Great. Okay, so this is one of the most important issues for agents and brokers. There have been changes, sometimes day by day or even hour by hour, with different municipalities. What are we allowed to do right now? Today is March 25th, Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. What are we allowed to do now in our metro municipalities?
For the most part, for the most part, all realtors are able to go and do business. The only difference is governments are asking realtors to do business as remotely as possible to make sure that if at all possible, don't go into the office. But if you have to, make sure you follow all social distancing guidelines as provided by the CDC, which is also on our site. Not gathering more than 10 people, staying 6 feet apart, making sure you disinfect your counters at your office. A lot of people don't think about disinfecting the doors when they walk in. If you have to be face to face with a customer, or a client, you want to make sure that you take all the precautions necessary and to keep safety for yourself as well.
Right, but it sounds like we should be minimizing it as much as possible. So
Absolutely.
this is a time for realtors to shine in our industry. You know, there are things that we can do where we are really putting our clients' needs first and their safety and their health, and our own health and safety. And we are just going to have to find new ways to do things, and we will. And the other industries that we work with, like closing attorneys, et cetera, they're doing a beautiful job as well. So we will absolutely get through this together. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the specific orders that were given by City of Atlanta, Brookhaven, Sandy Springs specifically, Cobb? Can you just address individually a couple of those?
Absolutely. And that's a part of what we want to make sure people have correct information. For instance, Cobb County just issued last night, today is again March 25th, but last night Cobb County issued a state of emergency, which is different from a shelter in place. The city of Atlanta has a shelter in place. The city of Brookhaven has a stay in place. So what we want to do, the city of Atlanta has a stay at home. And basically what those different things mean is they are trying to distance people as much as possible. For our industry, the real estate industry, you still have the ability to do work. However, they're asking you to do as little face-to-face actions as possible. As it
Right.
relates to a stay-at-home order or a shelter-in-place order, those are ways of keeping people in their homes, trying to keep people from doing normal everyday things that you would think about: going to get your hair done, going to get your nails done, going just out to shopping at Macy's or something like that. But right now, for business purposes, realtors are able to continue conducting business just on
Okay.
a very limited basis.
That's right. So let me just address those 4 municipalities that we talked about. So for Atlanta, Brookhaven, Sandy Springs, and Cobb,
Hmm.
we realtors are considered to be essential business.
Yes,
Great,
absolutely. They have the ability to continue work.
great. Well, we will be doing some more outgoing communications with our members regarding best practices. And we'll help to come up with solutions for you to do more of your job virtually to protect our general public and ourselves and our clients and customers. But until then, please keep checking back with the atlantarealtors.com website, and you'll find the updated form that will be continue to be updated in this living document. And you can count on us to be the voice of Atlanta real estate. So thank you, Erin. Again, we're so fortunate to have you working for our association and supporting our members. So thanks,
Thank
everyone. We'll
you.
see you next time.
All right.